when it comes to arranging, so I arrange a lot of music, and I arranged or transcribed uh, um, some classical music for euphonium, and that was sort of the start of it to me. Like I figured out, because of some of the things I just said regarding commissioning stuff and the music, the repertoire we have for euphonium, I felt that it's so much good music out there that I want to play. And I want to play on my euphonium. And as a euphonium student or a musician, you don't really, in my opinion, you don't really learn classical music, because the repertoire is start with a Horowitz concerto written in 1972, or before that you just have some variation solos. So, but really learning, like a trumpeter or a trombonist, you will learn like the classical era, the romantic era, and the baroque. But we don't learn that on euphonium. Then you have to like steal music from others, and that was sort of my way into the arranging. I find some music that I want to play this, and it's not written for euphonium. The key isn't good, or like the register isn't good. So then I just rewrote it or transcribed it, and that was sort of my way into it, and as a performer for euphonium, but also. And that was why I started to write arrangement for the tuba quartet or chamber ensembles, brass ensemble. It's the same thing, that I didn't find the arrangement like suitable or good enough, and I didn't want to play that repertoire. I'm not saying that it's only crap, but it's just like sometimes you want to play specific music, and if it's not written, then I write it because I want to play it. So sort of like, I don't see that the arrangement doesn't exist. It's not a limit for me that it's not supposed to be played. Then I just write it, and I think that sort of to have that attitude, it will open a lot of possibilities for you, and because then everything is possible. And I think as an artist, again, you have to think about that. And also, I've written a lot of music for school band, especially younger school band, and that's been because I work with those kids, and I really sort of made a plan, really developed the progression from you start as a 7 or 8 year old, as you start in Norway to play a brass instrument, and like what are you going to learn when and how are you going to develop. And I haven't found any arrangement that are like suitable for the progression that I think is good. So then I have to write the arrangement. And when you also teach in a school band, it's so much easier to write the arrangement yourself, because then you know your band going to play it. You're going to fill out all parts because you arrange after the players you have there. So that's been my way into arranging. And in an ideal world, I think that is how it really should be, especially as a teacher or educator on low level or like beginning level.